Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome, Yellow Tulip Tarot. I wanted to get on here. I know I haven't been on. I've been doing some of my free personalized readings, and I'm getting pretty well caught up on those. There is one that I'm still trying to get done, and these energies that I've been on, I just haven't been able to pay attention to that because I've been getting so much from the abundant universe, okay? I don't even really know how to explain it to you, honestly. So I've been doing a lot of meditating lately. I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I've been trying to make sense of what this energy, this 2020, February 20th through the 22nd, this kind of energy portal here in 2020 means for me, okay? And I think it's very important for every single person, like even people that aren't awake, even people that don't, have a regular daily searching for enlightenment, even people like that are just going about their day and they're not paying attention to this kind of stuff, which we all should start paying attention. But even people that aren't are going to start feeling this. And I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that a lot of people are starting to wake up. So I even feel like, even me, I thought, oh yeah, I'm woke, I know what's going on, but really, I mean, there's much more to it. And I think that this portal is like, it's going to be the true rebirth. Like, I felt several times through my journey in just the last year or so that, I've gone leaps and bounds, and even now, like, it's still going. Like, I still haven't even reached that full rebirth yet, even though there's so many little achievements that I've made along the way that make me feel already like this reborn new person. But this energy right now is really going to, just bust us wide the fuck open, okay? There's just no other way for me to articulate that, okay? Shit's gonna get real. And so right now, I've been guided to do this video today. So I'm going to pull some cards, past, present, future. I'm using mostly oracle cards. Might throw some tarot in there to get some clarity on some stuff. We'll see how this resonates, because I have had a very heavy kind of feeling. I've been excited about this energy, like, oh, this is going to be great, and what's going to happen, and how am I going to use this for its best good. So those are the questions I'm going to ask the universe, but very strong, Kundalini kind of energy. Akashic record kind of came up in some meditating that I was doing here just before I decided to get on and just start recording. So I'm interested to see what comes up in the cards, okay? But this is a very exciting time, a little heavy. I think that the work that we've been doing, since 2019, I mean, really your whole life, but we really started feeling it in 2018, 2019, and then the start of 2020 was really like bringing all that to a head, and it was pressing us to really, hone in and push out the shit that doesn't serve us anymore. So that's what we've been asked to do for some time now, and things have happened in our life in 2019, in my life, that were devastating at the time, but it has really pushed my energy to exactly where I think I'm supposed to be. And I can already tell you that the doors that have opened up in my life, and I feel that this is happening for so many people, people that I know, and energies that I feel around me. Like, people are coming into new awakenings about not only themselves, but the entire world around them, and we're starting to perceive things differently, which is the first step, and it's really going to cause this rebirthing energy. So without further ado, I will shut up and pull the cards and see what comes up for us, okay? So I'm starting with my Lightworker Oracle deck. We're going to focus on past, present, future kind of energy, and by that, since it's the 21st today, I'm trying to pick up on the energies of the 20th, our current today energy, and then the official portal, opening, closing, walking through, what's happening there, okay? So we're going to focus that way and ask our spirit and guides to come through, please, and give us some clarity on this portal and what it means for us as a collective. And if there's any individual messages that need to come out for anyone that's watching this, please, Spirit, send them through here. Thank you, guys, for your messages. Please let us know what you have in store for us. Okay, first card out was Trust in the Plan. Okay, look at how beautiful that is. All the things, all the elements present there. Breaking down 13, breaking down to a 14, or 13 breaking down to 4. Try that again. Then we've got 44, so that's already 3 fours. Seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. So this is our current energy. And look at that. I mean, we're trusting in the plan, and we are, rebirthing, essentially. We're crouched, we're in this fetal position here at the bottom, and then we're emerging into this beautiful light energy, and this is very a grounded energy, I feel like, and this portal's calling us to start recognizing what it is, what kind of structured things that we can do in our lives to constantly be in connection with the divine. And this is something that I've been learning too, and it takes discipline, and it takes, dedication to manifest your dreams, and to, become enlightened in anything that you do. Okay. So I really feel like if we trust in the plan and we just don't stop resisting, we're really going to and try to make a list and make our own plan, or look at the plan and make sure that you're following through with that. And here, grounding, and I was picking up on some real serious grounding energy. And look at this, the seeds that we plant, they're starting to emerge, and we have to stay grounded in this energy, guys. This is beautiful. So we have 13, which breaks down to a 4, 44, which is, it's a master number, so it stays 44. And then we have grounding, and that breaks down to 15 to a 6. Yeah, this is some very divinely guided energy that's coming here. There's a plan mapped out here. On the bottom, eternal now. This is our bliss. This is how we get to feel once we realize our potential in this portal energy. So if you have a plan and you're feeling like things aren't going the way that you want them to go, trust in that, and don't lose sight in what's important to you and your true purpose. Okay, this portal energy is really trying to shine a light on what we have gone through, and what we have, the work that we've done, to really let this stuff go, and to cleanse ourselves, to cleanse our aura, to cleanse our minds, because a lot of the shit that we are dealing with and that we're getting rid of is stuff that is like old energy that we were born into, that isn't ours. And this portal is coming in now, and it is giving us all the opportunity to truly release and let go, and get the cosmic debris off of us, and essentially be reborn and start again. But there is going to be some order and some work that we have to do. It's not just going to happen. There's a plan. I mean, eventually it's going to happen in the way it's supposed to happen for you, but this portal is like our chance to fast forward, I feel like, and to not have to go through karmic cycles and patterns. Those of us that are realizing and paying attention to the signs and symbols and listening to their guides and seeking knowledge, now is your time to trust in that and know that it is a real thing, and that your perception of the world can change, and that we can start seeing things differently here, and staying grounded in that, believe in that. So trust in the plan. I'll go ahead and read the short version of each of these, just for good measure, because I like the verbiage that goes along with this oracle deck. So trust in the plan. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. And I was feeling that. There is a very heavy energy associated with this portal, and with the energy that we've already been dealing with. So really, it's not a new energy going into this portal. It's a what is the word I want to say? It's a surrendering to the energy, okay? And we've gone through it, and we've done the work, and now we just have to surrender and trust in the plan, right? So, whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so that the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith that all is well. Beautiful. And then look. So let's see what this card means with falling into the divine plan here. Because 44 is a divine number to me. So this is divinely guided here. And this is, the very last card in this oracle deck. So, the start of something truly new and beautiful and divinely guided. Okay? 44, seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. When the gift of the seventh ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes, resonating with the high frequency violet light and the archangel Zadkiel. The seventh ray also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It's a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. 100% absolutely what I was feeling. Okay? Trust in that process. Trust in the work that we're doing. Trust that the universe is guiding us exactly where we're supposed to be. And those of us that are acknowledging, trusting, seeing, and not being, pushed back by our own, like, oh, that can't be real, or our own, disbelief. Trust in that. Trust in that magic, because it exists and it's real and it lives within each and every single one of us and connects us to something truly beautiful and magical all in itself, the great universe, right? And then we have our grounding energy. So I believe that this is, this is going to be an intense thing that we're going to go through. But when we do, it's going to be such a relief that we finally did this, right? I just love this energy. But staying grounded is going to be key. This is going to be key to really birthing and, planting our seeds so that they can flourish into everything we want them to be. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, so share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. Yeah, the spirit needs us to do this right now, guys. And if you're feeling this energy like I am, then chances are you're supposed to be talking to people about it, okay? I know that that's my purpose, and there's some other purpose that I have too that, I won't talk about now because I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to make it happen yet, but I'm hoping that this portal is going to help us, and we're going to trust in the plan, we're going to trust in what we get from spirit, and we're going to go with that, okay? So right now, and for me, this is Gaia specifically, okay? Mother Earth, wants us to pay attention to her. She's speaking to us, and I feel like this portal is really, it's about us people that are stuck on this earthly plane, even if we're star seeds, even if we are, know that we're connected to something bigger than what we perceive in this 3D reality that we're exposed to. We're of the earth. We are here. Like we survive because of this planet. And we've taken that for granted. And I think that Gaia just needs us to start paying attention to her again. Simply just listen to what she has to say, and quiet our minds long enough to pay attention to that and really get connected with our planet again, because there is magic there. So connect to the earth, whatever you have to do. I feel that very strongly. And then Eternal Now, as an overall, this is our overall energy for this reading. I'm going to put this over here. And that's, 3 to me, I feel like that's a communicative energy. perhaps some creative energies there. Let's see. So overall, Eternal now, within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean that you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light, shifting into a more pleasant, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. So yeah, there's definitely a sense that we do have to trust in the plan, but at the same time, trusting in the plan is trusting in ourselves and, really doing the work that we need to do to stay grounded, to clear our minds, and to just surrender to the process. And by doing this, you're really going to find yourself in a much more just easy flowing feeling. The things that are causing you stress right now, you can choose right now to release that, surrender to it, and just understand that as long as you're doing your work, you've purged, you've recognized, you've paid attention to the signs, then it's time to just trust in that, okay? As much as you possibly can, and it's going to be harder to do if you're not staying grounded and keeping in a clear headspace, right? So let's see what the moon has to say to us here. Put these somewhere where they're not going to fall down. Oh, over there maybe. Might be a good place. Okay. Getting it together here. So we're going to talk to the moon. Thank you, Spirit, Gaia, Archangels. Thank you for your messages of truth, healing, love, light. Give us clarity and guidance. Thank you, guides. Okay, let's see what we get here with our moon. Bring love into the situation. Emotions are running high. And look at the bigger picture. So, sorry, something's going on out there. So definitely, with coming in with trust in the plan and bringing love into it. If you're doubting this and why you even started on this journey, remember that it came from a place in your heart where you just want to feel and be loved and be able to receive that back, right? And lately to me, it kind of hasn't felt like, I feel like I'm putting in, and I'm not getting anything back. But you are. And it's just, in this 3D world, it's slow. It sucks. It feels stagnant, even whenever it is progressing at a good rate. So just trust that you are doing the right things, and it's just going to take a little more time. Bring the love back in. Get some rose quartz. Start meditating with that, and stop having any negative self-talk and doubt, and trust in what you are doing here, okay? Seventh ray of spiritual order and ceremony, we have emotions are running high. So there's going to be, some chaos and some, hundreds of different ways of thinking of something, but you have to remember to surrender, trust in the plan, and just continue the process. It's gonna take a while, okay? And when your emotions get, to running at super high rates of speed and so much is coming in and you don't know how to handle it, go back to that meditative state. Go back to that order, that ritual, that, place of grounding for you, okay? And then with the grounding card, we've got a nice pretty red moon here. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, okay? So, there is some sexual energy, involved in this. But for me, it's like that rebirthing process, that really coming back to center and laying down some solid roots in this new beginning that we're going to have here. Because the deeper you plant your seeds, I guess the deeper we root our seeds, okay? You can plant a seed too deep and it'll never grow, right? But we want to seed them properly, get in the right headspace here, Recognize when your emotions are getting the better of you and take the time you need for yourself. Okay, that's very, very important right now. And that's staying grounded is going to be how you remain clear, a clear frame of mind. Excuse me. Clear frame of mind, clear thought patterns, and a solid, strong foundation. Be the tree and stand there and stand strong in your beliefs. And don't let your emotions get the best of you. Although, this is going to be, emotionally exciting too, but you've got to remember to relax, slow down, don't get ahead of yourself, okay, either. And take the action you need to take now because that is important. But stay grounded in that and keep it, on an even keel here. On the bottom, show the world the real you. So if you've been doubting this is your time. This portal's opening up some true new beginnings, like completely and totally new, which could mean you've gone from doing the same job for so long and now all of a sudden you're doing something totally and completely different. Or you're going back to school when you never thought you would, or you're moving to a whole new place. I mean, there's so many different possibilities that this could mean for all of us, but trust in the plan, okay? Remember why you started the journey that you're on, whatever journey it is that you find yourself on, okay? With this portal energy, don't forget to love yourself and, remember why you started that. Don't let things get out of hand. Center yourself. Find a good way to bring order to your situation, okay? And stick with that. Don't break the cycle, okay? So we'll get a little more advice here with our spirit animal deck. From Spirit, any advice for the collective here regarding this spread and this energy portal shift in February 20th, 2020 through February 22nd, 2020. Thank you, Spirit and Guides, for your advice. Please let us know any other things that could help us on this journey. We've got Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Okay, this is coming out with that trust in the plan. So your dreams are about to manifest in a big freaking way. Okay, they're getting ready to be released here, and that's by trusting in that plan. Okay, this is also breaking down to an 11 here, which is divine. Okay, they're guiding this, and they're asking you to trust in yourself and to love yourself. That's just, plain and simple. You made, and this may be, a plan that you made and that you're trying to manifest in your head, and you have to just trust that process, okay? Trust the process, because you're being divinely guided to do what you're doing. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. This is also breaks down to a 9, going with our 44 seventh ray of ritual and order. Emotions are running high, and there is always enough. So if you're stressing out that you don't have enough, that you're not good enough, that this is never going to work, this plan is not perfect, there's always enough. You're always enough, and you need to trust in that. And this is 9, so this is the end of old cycles and ways of thinking. So, as it is going to be emotionally hard to let go and get rid of some toxic energies and emotions, but trust in the plan. If you're divinely guided to leave someone or leave a job or remove certain people or energies from your life, then do that, okay? There's somebody who needs to hear that. Get rid of them. Don't feel bad about it. This is time for us to figure out what we want for us, because when we all become individually our best selves, then we are going to become the best person we can be in any relationship that we have with the outside world, with the people that we live and interact with on a regular basis, okay? So the more of us that tune in to how to be the best us, then obviously it's going to collectively benefit every single person that you ever come in contact with, right? So let's see what we get with our grounding energy. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Okay, so there could be some people in your life and some situations in your life that now with this portal energy, they're asking you to rid yourself of this toxicity, because, you know, you've got to have a healthy boundary for you. And this is 3. Also with that main energy breaks down to a 3. So communication issues, you may need to communicate this to someone, okay? And set some boundaries. Don't let people, you know, invade your space. You know, you need to be able to have time to yourself, and to, you know, calm your emotions, and to, you know, figure out what it is that you want to do, what your plan is, that doesn't involve some of these other people, okay? I feel like there's some people that love you. I'm not saying that they're negative, toxic people entirely. Some of them may be, but it comes down to you setting your own personal boundaries so that you don't invite these people to come in and fuck up your vibe, okay? I mean, that's really the main thing. And then with showing the world the real you and that eternal now, we get crow spirit, co-create with spirit. So that's an 8. 17 breaking down to an 8. That's my abundance spirit, so, or my abundance card rather. So this is, you know, once you decide to trust in the plan and decide to follow through with this, you are going to you know, be able to listen to spirit and what they have to say, and that spirit's going to help you show the world the true you, and who it is that you are trying to be for real in this world, you know, without somebody else bothering and telling you how you should and shouldn't be, right? So let's look at our crystal spirit oracle and see if there's any last messages to sum up this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your messages for the collective regarding this energy portal. Any other messages, Spirit, to sum up this reading? Thank you for being here, Spirit. We have kyanite, which is 10. You know, that's the start of something new. Breaks down to a 1. I know kyanite is really a powerful stone for connecting with that third eye chakra, and, you know, psychic powers and things. So you may need to get some of that and wear it. Smithsonite, this is where our emotions are running high. This is like our heart chakra colors falling in there. Smithsonite is a creative energy too, I believe. We can read out of the book for this. This is 51 breaking down to 6, of course. And it's with this koi fish spirit, and then that emotions running high. So definitely I'm feeling heart chakra energy here. We need to get that kind of balanced out with this green energy. So be gentle with yourself, with others, be able to give, be able to receive, be flexible, be open to new ideas, to new people, finding balance there, okay? There's just definitely some strong heart chakra energy that's trying to come in here. What else we got? And then lapis lazuli, which I actually have a piece of this live and right here. I love this. This is good communication stone. Also a third eye, throat chakra type of stone. So I really love lapis lazuli. 30 breaking down to 3, and it came with that armadillo spirit, which is also a 3. So we're getting a lot of synchronistic numbers here. So set some boundaries and use your intuition. If there's somebody that you intuitively think, you know, doesn't have your best interest in mind, or just gives you a weird vibe, make sure you've got clear boundaries so that people like this back the fuck up, okay? Because I feel like there is some energy that they might not realize they're doing it, or maybe they do, but they're feeding off of you. They're trying to use your energies for their good, because they aren't manifesting or vibrating there, but they're attracted to that, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, some more green. 50 breaking down to 5, of course. Seraphis green quartz, and I could be saying that wrong, so I'll show it to you here. And, you know, if you're vibrating or thinking one of these stones might be good for you, you should go and try to get it. If you cannot acquire it, just look it up, pause the video, meditate on this crystal for a minute. But I feel very strong heart chakra energies for you here. Very strong, and strong messages that you need to let your spirit, let your guides show you the way. They want to guide you here. And I feel like, you will become more clear on what your guides want from you as you trust in that plan, of course, and start to meditate, start to clear your mind, start to take every day, get a plan, a ritual, something where you take time every single day to try and connect with spirit. Even if you don't hear or get results or have any vibes, I don't always hear things. It's just like a word that comes to my mind as I'm meditating, or the way that it makes me feel in that moment about the energies that I'm trying to focus on, right? And the first things that come to your head. Some people do good with the automatic writing. I've not ever tried it personally, but I'm interested in it, and I've watched documentaries and talked to some other people about it. But automatic writing, when you just start writing like circles on a paper and then just see what comes. Sometimes I've heard of people, even just as a meditative type of thing, to write down some questions that you have about yourself, some meaningful question, and start answering it, even if you answer it 7 different ways, and meditate and focus on that. That could be a good way to clear out your own thoughts, and once you get those out and written on paper, then just quiet your mind and try to, focus on 1 or 2 of those things, okay? So yeah, let's read. And what was on the bottom? Oh, it was that green, Seraphis green quartz. I feel like we're going to read the Smithsonite one because that's our current energy, is kind of where we're at. So let's see what that says here. Maybe. So its essential meaning, Smithsonite, rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles to growth. Okay, that could not be more perfect, falling in with this current energy that we're in. Our emotions are probably really heightened right now. We're probably doing a little bit of self-talk, and we're a little scattered. We're a little all over the place. So if you find yourself there, then make sure that you get a routine. Routine is important, okay? Start, setting some time aside, even if it's 5-10 minutes in the morning, to meditate a little bit and clear your mind, listen to something, write something, do whatever it is you got to do, okay? But do it every day, especially if your emotions are running high, which they probably are. But know that you are enough. There's always enough to go around. There's going to be enough time, and you need to have time for yourself, okay? That's important, guys. So Smithsonite, let's read its initial little message here. From here to there can be a rocky road, one that may even seem to move under your feet as you engage in a process of healing with rolling emotions. The journey can be confusing and unsettling and cause you to want to beat a hasty retreat. But Smithsonite Spirit's message is clear. Excuse me, guys. As clear as you can be. You are hotly moving forward into creating something new. If you feel as if you are unsteady or even going a little backwards at times, it's only because you're being asked to look to the past and the lessons learned so that your next step can be sure and steady. The ground is firmly beneath you and the wind at your back, and the conscious universe is beside you, so there is no need to look for what may seem to be safer ground. The landscape around you is changing, you are changing, and soon you will feel much more settled. If you heed the call of Smithsonite Spirit and trust that you'll be fine, so breathe, all is going to resolve soon, and the obstacles you find daunting will disappear. I'm glad that I decided to read that, because that really summed up, the whole message of this entire reading. Okay? That's just beautiful. It's definitely significant change that we're going through. And it's scary and chaotic, and a lot of shit's going on, okay? And I get that because I've been feeling it too. I haven't even been able to get on here and do any readings because of I've been having a hard time making sense of what's coming in and knowing if it's just for me or if it's for the collective. But I feel very strong that this is for me and for you guys, and that we need to start paying attention, guys. We need to start, realizing that the dreams that we have, especially the ones that connect us to spirit and to the planet Earth, if you're doing some kind of, activist, humanitarian type of work, keep doing it. Okay? Keep doing it. Keep your heart in it. Don't forget why you started doing that. Don't forget why it was important to you to do that. Okay? Because it's important to spirit as well. Anything that we're trying to manifest now that aligns us with our true path and our true enlightenment here on this physical earthly plane, that's the ultimate goal here, so that we can live our best lives for us. Okay? So just trust in that, and trust that you're good enough. Stay grounded. Trust your intuition. And the more that you quiet your mind and stick with your routine and your plan and don't give up on yourself, I think that you're going to be able to do that, okay? So find some grounding energy, set your boundaries, and trust in the plan, because this energy and this portal that we're going through is going to propel us into something truly new and beautiful. And I think that it has a lot to do with us co-creating with spirit in a healthy, balanced way. So I hope this message resonated for you. Do check back with my channel. I've been kind of back and forth on how I'm trying to get messages out there. Of course, I'm doing free readings right now. If you follow the link below in a video, I'll try to remember to put a link for that video so that you can find the information on how to get a free reading. I'll only be doing them for a little bit longer, probably through the end of February. So definitely get your request in there, and you have to follow the link, or not the link, but look at the description box in that video about free readings. I think it's labeled or titled, Wow, Clarity and Bliss. Okay, that video is a short little video, and you can get some information on how to get a free personalized reading from me, okay? But until next time, namaste.